If you've ever gotten a cell phone bill that was higher, and in some cases much higher than you expected, you've probably experienced what's called bill shock. Well, you'll be glad to know help is on the way. Soon, automatic warnings will show up on your phone before you start racking up those extra fees. Josh Hinkle has more.
The term bill shock is exactly what Reba Rosenauer got.
My mouth is gaping. I'm like, what?
A $3,100 cell phone bill. Much of that international roaming charges from a 3-day Canadian vacation. Rosenauer's bill is an extreme example, but the FCC's hoping soon a less frequent one. That's after wireless carriers pledged today to give text message warnings to consumers before they go over monthly limits for calls, roaming, text messages, and data usage.
This solution will give consumers the information they need to save money on their monthly wireless bills.
2 surveys in the past year by Consumers Union, the nonprofit publisher of Consumer Reports, found an average of 1 in 5 customers has suffered from some form of cell phone bill shock.
Consumers just didn't know that they were hitting their caps or their limits on their phones.
The pledge for a limit alert comes as the threat of government-imposed mandates loomed for wireless carriers.
They would much rather regulate themselves and sort of be in charge of their own destiny than have Congress or have the FCC impose some regulation.
The companies pledged to have alerts in place within 12 months for at least 2 of their services. All of them within 18 months, but as data use starts to outweigh minutes used on smartphones, there's still a learning curve for consumers.
How much is emailing or checking Facebook or even streaming a few minutes of video, how much is that going to eat up my data plan either on my smartphone or on my iPad?
That knowledge, along with the alerts, could help avoid some unexpected bills. Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
What's still to be determined is whether the alerts will go to only the phone numbers holders or the account holders or both. If you have a teenager with a cell phone and they get the alert, will they stop using it? Or should the message to go to the parents paying the bills when you're about to go over that plan limit? Consumers Union officials say they are good questions they don't have answers for just yet.